Today in crypto, Bitcoin smashed a new high price before taking a brutal 10% dip. But even though we are in the red for today, we are still set up perfectly for a massive run in 2021. Also, Ethereum 2.0 has gone live today with one of the most decentralized networks out there. I've also got some updates for you from some of the hottest altcoins, YFI, Injective Protocol, Aave, and Nexus Mutual. My name is Lark, and this is where you subscribe for all of the hottest and all of the latest happening out here in the wild land of crypto. So let's talk about Bitcoin. Today, Bitcoin has kind of been all over the place. Now, yes, it did break a new all-time high on Coinbase, which is good news. Yay for that. Bitcoin topped the old high on Coinbase by about $20 today. Now, to celebrate that new high, Bitcoin then dropped by $1,500 in the space of about 2 hours. Now, this is a move which brought Bitcoin briefly under the 50-period moving average, but that did actually kind of act as support. We did see it recover from there on the 4-hour charts. Again, we saw a situation where the price got to this new high, and then what happened? In come the whales and the miners selling their Bitcoin just like they did last week when Bitcoin hit $19,500. That was, of course, also followed by a big drop. Whales, man, whales. Now, some people are already saying, that's it, man. That's it. That was the blow off top, short term anyway, right? And for your consideration, the last time the Bitcoin hit a new all-time high, it did dump by like 35% just afterwards, right? So there's always a possibility for a big correction, and corrections happen. They're normal. It's just a part of the market, so don't fear them when they do. But if we do dip in the coming days, then I want you to remember this chart here from Willy Woo. Now, it shows the amount of Bitcoin held on spot exchanges. Now, what it shows is a massive and aggressive accumulation phase. An accumulation phase that was twice as long and twice as deep as the previous cycle. The previous cycle, remember, that took us to $20,000. Meaning that we are getting ready for an explosive 2021 with this long, deep accumulation. We got people who are ready for the moon mission here. Bitcoin is not going to stay under $20,000 for much longer. Maybe weeks, maybe days. But the market is a powder keg ready to explode. Feel like YouTubers have been letting you down, though. We haven't made many videos yet. Last chance to buy Bitcoin under $20,000. It's coming. Don't worry, guys. Anyway, it's going to be crazy, guys. You ain't seen nothing yet. Bitcoin is ready for a massive, massive 2021. A big thank you to BlockFi for sponsoring today's episode. So big news from BlockFi. They have finally released the details about their Bitcoin back credit card. Yes, a credit card, not a debit card like everything else on the market. It's a real credit card. And with their card, you can earn 1.5% back in Bitcoin for every single purchase that you make. That's insane. You don't need to stake any tokens. You don't need to preload your card. Just spend it like you would a regular credit card, but instead of air points, you're getting Bitcoin. Now, the annual fee for the card is $200, which is definitely on the pricier side for a card, but if you spend $3,000 in the first 3 months, then you actually get a $250 Bitcoin bonus on top of the rewards that you already earned for spending that $3,000. Honestly, I'm so jealous of you guys in the States who are going to be able to get these first. New Zealand never gets anything first. We're always like, fourth or fifth, but we'll eventually get it. The wait list, though, if you are in the USA, is open. Actually, anyone can get on the wait list. You'll be notified when it is available in your region, but definitely for those of you in the States, go and hop on the wait list. Now, in order to be eligible to get on the wait list, you need to have a BlockFi account in the first place. So if you do need an account, then please use the link down below in the description. And in addition to being able to get one of these sweet credit cards, then you can also start earning 6% interest on your Bitcoin when you deposit Bitcoin into your BlockFi interest account. And you will get another $250 Bitcoin bonus depending on how much Bitcoin you deposit into your interest account. Awesome. Love free Bitcoin. Cool stuff. Very excited about this card. Next up, Ethereum 2.0 has officially launched, ushering in a new golden era for Ethereum and putting all of the so-called Ethereum killers on notice. It's happened, guys. It's very exciting. The Genesis block of E2.0 also contained a very special message He said, Mr. F was here. Not as dramatic or impactful as the Bitcoin Genesis block and the Chancellor bailing out the banks and all that stuff, but apparently this is in reference to Mr. Fahrenheit from a Queen song and an autograph that Vitalik gave someone. It's all like next level super nerdy stuff, guys. I'll keep it real. But the good thing is right now more than 905,000 Ethereum have been deposited for the one-way trip into ETH 2.0. And that is a total of about 28,300 validators for ETH 2.0. That's crazy, man. Ethereum is just wildly, wildly decentralized with that many validators. The next phase of the Ethereum 2.0 rollout, I think, is really going to be about exchange staking. It's not part of Ethereum, but the exchanges are going to start offering this. Kraken, then Coinbase, and now Binance in the last 3 days have all announced ETH 2.0 staking services. This will bring millions more Ethereum into ETH 2.0, especially because it's not going to require you to have 32 Ethereum to do that. The exchanges will let anyone with any amount of Ethereum stake. Now, most investors, they can't afford the $20,000 required to get 32 Ethereum right now. But your average retail investor, they can buy 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, maybe 5 Ethereum. That's doable, right? That's very doable. And then you can start earning interest on it. I maintain that Ethereum is massively undervalued right now in comparison to Bitcoin, and that Ethereum is going to be outperforming Bitcoin this cycle. Ethereum, man. Now let's talk about some altcoin news, basically all of which is built on Ethereum. Aave has just seen a record week with $1 million in fees collected across the platform. Now that is incredible, but also really shows that the market is valuing cryptos that have real cash flows and real users. Now, when staking rewards go live for Aave, it's going to mean that there's going to be some pretty decent payoffs happening for token holders. This is why Aave is one of the so-called blue chip DeFi cryptos. It's super innovative. It has users, and most importantly, it has a freaking cash flow, man. Aave is doing more business and has more users than a lot of the zombie chains with much higher valuations than Aave. It's just a matter of time, I think, before we see something like Aave get a multi-billion-dollar market cap. Watch out for it. It's one of the lead DeFi projects. Next up, some Y-Earn finance news. Speaking of DeFi blue chips, right? Now, it's been an insane week for YFI with a string of major mergers. In the last 7 days, Y-Earn Finance has joined forces with Cover Protocol to be able to leverage their insurance products. They also onboarded Cream Finance, which is kind of like a compound fork for borrowing and lending. They're working with Pickle Finance, that's a yield aggregator, Acropolis, targeting institutional clients. And today they announced their collaboration with SushiSwap. That's unreal, man. That's unreal. YFI is like, the blob from the movie, just like sucking in everything around it, absorbing all these little companies, making itself more powerful. That's crazy. The real question again, though, comes down to cash flow, right? With the current popularity of YFI and all the acquisitions that they've been making, it seems that YFI is well prepared to make a good amount of cash flow for token holders. This bad boy, it is going to be going to $100,000 during this bull. And if you think that can't happen, people are buying Berkshire Hathaway stocks for like $350,000 today. So yeah, YFI, it can get to $100K, not a problem. Next up, I want to talk with you about Nexus Mutual. Now, they are an insurance provider for the DeFi space, but they're bringing in something absolutely new and game-changing: custody cover. So basically, anyone who uses a centralized service where your assets are held by a custodian, Coinbase, for example, you can be eligible to use their products to get insurance on your assets on that centralized platform. So you can basically insure your Bitcoin on Coinbase against hacks or, other things that could happen, like, them halting withdrawals. That happened to OKX users like last week or 2 weeks ago or something like that, where they couldn't get their Bitcoin for some days. And it's amazing that after all these years, it was a decentralized finance product that delivered insurance for centralized finance exchanges. It was a massive missed opportunity for exchanges. But the good news is that we can start using this product soon. It's not live yet, that's the bad news, but the good news is that it will be live quite soon, that you can actually start insuring your assets when you're trading and stuff like that. You can have that insurance coverage. If the exchange is hacked, you will have that protection. I think it's going to be super popular when it comes out. And the final story for today is about Injective protocol. They have just released their test net. So if you want to try out the test net, do go and check it out. You can play around with it today. The test net is looking very, very hot. Now it's supporting a whole range of exciting assets to start with, which really just underlines why Injective is going to be so cool. So they're supporting Bitcoin, Ethereum, Polkadot, Elrond, BINANCE chains, some of the top DeFi tokens as well. Layer 2 decentralized trading. It's the future of trading, man. Decentralized derivatives, all cross-chain, all from your wallet. Looking forward to the mainnet launch, obviously. Testnet's exciting. Mainnet, that's going to be game-changing. It has potential to be one of the biggest trading apps if they get it right. And just overall, when I look at the altcoin space, all the news coming out, so much is happening right now. So much in the market. It's so much innovation, so much development. It's all so exciting. Altcoin season. Oh, it's going to be crazy, man. It's going to be crazy. I'm so excited. I hope you have your bags packed and ready to go. Your question for today. If someone gave you $10,000 to put into just one altcoin, not Bitcoin, an altcoin, one altcoin, which altcoin would it be and why? Oh, and by the way, of course, there's a catch to this. You have to hold that altcoin for 5 years. So what would it be? You're not allowed to sell it before then. Let me know down below in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Long live the blockchain, and peace out till next time.